Hello and welcome once again to City Skylines. Been a little while since I've recorded this, but don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about it. Just some personal things have been keeping me from recording for a little while, so I've ended up using some of my backlog, majority of which ended up being RimWorld. But I am back to recording properly, so we're back to having hopefully a different video every day. So, I have let time run on just a little bit, built up about 300,000, mostly because I didn't want to start the video in the dark, although I have now started it in the middle of a thunderstorm, which arguably is probably worse. But what I want to get done today, I want to build a new district, and it doesn't have to be a massive district or anything like that, but it's going to start just here. Yeah, about there will do. And this is going to be a tourism site. So it's going to hopefully draw more tourists into this area. I might even put a train station here. That might actually be a good idea. Run the train station underground to this location. Probably would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I mean, I already have one train here, but if this is going to be my proper tourism place, and the tourism specialisation basically gets the zone to build hotels and restaurants and other things that tourists will be attracted to. So, yeah. Let's get some roads in place. There. No, tiny bit too far. Ah well, this is where it'll go to. And let's put a road across here just to straighten that line up. That'll do. I'm not going to put roads like this across everything, because if I'm going for tourism, then I do want to build some unique buildings and monuments and stuff within this area. So yeah, I especially want the space elevator here. With that, yeah, so that won't fit there, so that'll have to be in its own little section. Could definitely have the stadium here. That works. And shopping centre, yeah, who doesn't like shopping? I'll pull it back just a little bit so that the noise pollution doesn't annoy the residents, but they'll still get the benefit. And obviously, a luxury hotel. Stadium can go there. That'll do. Right, we're going to need transport. So let's get some metro here. So that can just plug into that end. That'll do for the moment. Doesn't cover the area completely, but it covers the majority of it for the moment. There we go. And we will start a line there. and then it'll backtrack through. Like that. So, there we go. Now, for hotels, I'm pretty sure it's got to be commercial zone. So, we'll smack down commercial in all of these bits. And again, I'll leave this stuff blank for the moment. I will eventually add it in. Now, I'm also going to want some power lines connecting all this up, because otherwise none of it will actually have power. And those I'm not going to bother with, because eventually the power will spread there. So that's fine. All good. Right, so, train. Am I going to put... Yeah, you know, I think I am going to put a train station here. And it'll be right outside the big hotel as well, because, you know. So we want the train going underground. Oh, not enough money, that's fine. Alright, we won't bother building any more of the train track yet until I've built up some more cash. Which might take a little while. Now, just as an experiment, I deleted a lot of the buildings here that were abandoned, and I'm going to see if that helps them sort of pop back up any sooner. I don't know if it will or won't, but, you know, it might. And we really... Oh, that got destroyed, did it, just then by the lightning? Huh. Okay. I'm not sure why I needed that cable anyway. I think it was because a lot of these buildings weren't there when I first started, but, you know. I mean, what are those buildings anyway? Are they power plants? Incinerators. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I've built up a bit of cash, so let's... Perfect, it's letting me go straight through that. And once again, not enough cash. But I'll link it up somewhere around here. You never thought you had. Well, okay. Yeah. Can have a small spur from there and there, and that'll head under the ground all the way to this station. Oh, water! That's something that I should have actually done. Idiot! And we're out of money. Good, good. Okay, let's start at this end, considering here has the buildings. There we go. Awesome. See, I'm always going to forget something. Doesn't matter what it is. Oh yeah, they're my 3 cemeteries. Well, they're not doing too badly. They're only about a third full. What are you complaining about? Uh, whatever it was is gone now. But now you're complaining about it. Oh, Citizen is sick. Hang on, the ground is polluted. Really? But there's loads of medical buildings around, so you can't tell me that there isn't. Well, you can tell me that, but I won't believe you. I'll put another hospital just there, just in case. Or clinic. I mean, I could put one on the building that's complaining. Yeah, you know what, we'll do that. I don't see why the ground is polluted, though. Strange. We have still got mass sort of abandonment for all these buildings. Wow, it's so bad, isn't it? And people are leaving at the moment. They're not coming to the city, which is terrible. I'm just trying to think of ways I can change that. You know what? I'm going to turn off the combustion engine ban. Hopefully that will encourage people to turn up here. We're still going to have encouraged cycling because, you know, I do want people to cycle here. Yeah, no, I'm not doing any of that. Yeah, we'll do parks and recreation. We're going to use recreational use as well. I think I've got enough of a police presence around my city not to worry about that too much. Speaking about police presence, let's put couple of police stations in these areas, and yeah, that particular one isn't needed anymore. Okay, so that's fine. Could it be you that's polluting the ground? I don't think so. No idea. Well, hopefully that will have... Well, it's definitely had an effect on my weekly income. Wow! That's insane. You know what? Let's drop taxes by 1% in everything. I know that will reduce my money quite a lot, even though it's only 1%, but it might encourage more people to turn up. Here's hoping, anyway. As long as I'm still in the green, I don't care. I will lower stuff. we're actually making a lot of money. So we're getting 289,000 just from residents. I can definitely lower the industry and commercial more than the residential without worrying. Because it makes up a far smaller amount of my money than the residential does. So it won't hit me as hard lowering those ones. And tourists don't spend a lot of money, but never mind. Right, the train. Yes, I want to finish the train track. And pause, because otherwise I can't actually build without my map going crazy at the moment. I think, unfortunately, I've gotten to that point where I've just got too much going on in the map. So, pop that track up there. And one curve. Like that. Now, is that? It is perfect. Occasionally you connect it and it doesn't actually connect. And you want to go. Really? You're not going to let me do that? Alright, then we'll just go straight line. And there. There we go. So with that, trains can come from either direction and go straight down there. Perfect. Now what we might end up seeing is trains from this station actually leaving just to go here. And if they start blocking up my train tracks, then I will end up removing one of those two stations, but yeah. For now, we'll see if we get any trains turn up here. Ah, allow intercity trains. Nope. So there we go, that's how to stop that. Nope. Although, actually, yeah, for the moment, we'll have it as yes, because I don't know if it's a problem yet. If it becomes a problem, then I'll turn that off. It's a long way for people to travel just to go, like, where isn't very far, considering our metro network. Like, you know, although actually, yeah, to get the metro down here, you'd end up going all the way around, and okay, yeah, so people might actually prefer to just take the train. Wouldn't blame them if they did. We'll see. I mean, mostly what I get is industrial supplies anyway, so I think 90% of the trains that come along these lines are industrial, yeah. And, oh, when did you get broken? Maybe with the lightning. Yeah, I think the lightning was striking certain things. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Eventually that's going to be hooked up. Oh look, we are getting a few buildings here. It's typical that they built like over here instead of, you know, next to the power supply, but... Right, there we go. You've got power, stop complaining. There you go. Now have you got power? Yes, no... Seriously, why? There you go. Now you've stopped complaining. Good. Excellent. Right, we're still going down a lot for my weekly change. But wow, this has built up a bit, hasn't it? So many hotels. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. We'll add some parks and stuff, because, you know, even people staying in a hotel are going to enjoy a nice park next to them. Any of these? Wow, that's got such a large range. That can go just there. And yeah, that looks like everything that I can build. As I say, I do want to build these, but, you know, they'll have to wait a little while. I'm probably going to build the space elevator first, for the simple reason that if we look at power, my power's pretty much alright. Like, I don't have to worry about it much, but having an influx of tourists would probably be a nice thing. Go. Get some of these roads built. Some I want to be smaller because I do want them. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Stay connected, keep power. Do we need any of these types? I don't think we do. It does promote a lot of work, this area, at least. Yeah, that should be fine. Wow, so many seniors. They are almost our largest group. And people here are still complaining they're ill. Like, go to the doctors then, you idiots. I built the doctors, like, outside your frickin' front door. Oh well, there's no pleasing some people. Oh, we actually have low demand for commercial. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just go commercial zone. And hopefully commercial will now spread across here and get rid of that demand. So we've got a few nightclubs, some shopping centres. Okay, this works. All the shopping centres, I think, are because it's just outside of that zone. Yeah, it is, isn't it? We'll leave that tiny piece just outside the zone, because I don't think there's anything wrong with having some shopping centres, but the rest of it will be within this area. So yeah, we've got a sports arena and a stadium, and wow. Let's make the ticket costs, you know, less. Make it easier for the fans to get there. Well, that's going to cost me a bit, but yeah, it's fine. It was cancelled. Why? Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully lots of people will come and watch football here. Well, actually, I don't even know. I think it's football. Yeah, football stadium. There we go. Lots of people might come here and, you know, our team might become very good. Maybe. Well, our cash is still increasing. Let's drop these to 8%. Because let's face it, if there's jobs available, people will move here. You know, basic economics. People travel to where the jobs are a lot. So if you have an area with thousands and thousands of jobs, people are going to move there. So if we make it easier for industry and commercial buildings to actually start up, hopefully it will draw in more people. Just depends how well they've actually sort of built that into the game. You're complaining? Oh well. Thing is, you can't please everyone, but I'm trying to please the people that are coming and spending money in my city. Wow, that reduced my bank balance quite a bit, or my income a bit. But the weekly change did drop. It's going back up again now, but... And there is low demand again for commercials, so as these things are popping up, it's they're being used as they're being popped up, so, you know, yeah, look, fully staffed, which I am not complaining about, you know. Probably because we've got residential area so close, people are just walking there. Now, how is my city looking after I unbanned the combustion engine? That's the expo center. Okay. I wouldn't say it's too bad. I mean, some places obviously are worse than others. Problem is, I can't even make this road bigger because people will still just queue like they are. You know what though, I am going to make that road bigger. And I can't. Go away. You get bigger. And I will put... Tell you what. We'll pull off this road a little earlier. Really? There we go. But it would go the wrong way, wouldn't it? Then start raising it up. Come on, can't I just connect to that? There we go. So by merging them there, hopefully it'll flow a bit better from that point on. Sometimes I just butcher the road system. Oh dear God. It's fine. It's fine. Is there anything more than a 4-lane? No, not really. Long line of traffic queuing there still. Which is odd, because, like... Oh, I suppose that's for a U-turn right round, isn't it? What are you complaining for? Oh, okay. You're not. There we go. Maybe by increasing the lane number, it will flow a bit faster. Maybe. I mean, that's still pretty bad. At least the police cars now have a lot more space to sort of go around stuff on this road. And the ambulances do, so it shouldn't hold up my emergency services as much. Yeah, there's a queue of traffic, but it could be worse. And you know what? I could probably upgrade that road itself. Although, I'd prefer to upgrade it to a single track. And then it gets smaller again because it's too close. Right, okay. Yes, it's just destroyed some buildings. No, I don't care. Because that actually makes more space, I think. I'm hoping that it's not all just lining up to go in the same lane. Come on, behave. Well, I'll leave that for a little while and see if it destroys itself or not. And is that on traffic lights? Really? No traffic lights. also put a stop on those, just so these move a little bit faster. Although actually putting a stop on that might be a bad idea. That's not meant to be a traffic light either. Yeah, you know what, actually remove that stop, because it's liable to cause more problems than help. Right, we'll come back in a bit and we'll see if that helped it in any way. Probably didn't. We're down to 20,000 as our income now. Yeah, I got helicopters flying around. Nice. Wow, look at that. Can I remove? Yes, I think I can. Perfect. And I can also say those areas are once again for commercial. Nice. Have you had any trains? Zero passengers. And you? 222. Okay. May get rid of that line then. Might be a good idea, of course, to have taxis here. So that, you know, right outside the train station there's some taxis to take people somewhere. We could have blimps, I suppose, but yeah, not really into the blimps. But I think that is where we're going to end the episode, guys. So we have managed to grow our commercial zone quite well, and it looks like this zone has grown a little as well. Certainly nothing's complaining that it's not connected to electricity anymore, which is a good thing. I did just cover the whole zone, yeah I did. Okay, so that's pretty good. We've had a higher demand for commercial than we have for housing, but then, as I say, we had lots of housing zones already, so that's probably why. But I think we're doing alright. You know, we've managed to lower our taxes. And we're still getting money in. So I'll eventually be able to lower these further. Again, I can lower these ones further than these because, you know, that's where all my money's coming from, not these ones. So, yeah. In the next episode, I could build the fusion power plant now, but I think I'm going to wait and then build the space elevator. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.